Welcome everybody. It's a great pleasure for me to be here. Last Tuesday I did a small presentation for 2 people, and today I think there are 200, so I'm pretty nervous. Hope I do a good job. My name is Patrick Muezers. I'm the CEO of Polyscope. Polyscope was founded in 2006, so let's say a rather young player in the industry, in the automotive industry. In those 10 years, we've already served 60 automotive programs. Many OEMs have experienced our materials, but our material is still not known in the market. It's a thermoplastic material, which is called styrene maleic anhydride. The true function of the material is best to be observed through the maleic anhydride, which is a reactive polymer, and it's used in instrument panels to ensure good adhesion with polyurethanes, for example. If we look at our customers, they are globally based. We supply in all continents our materials. We have applications in very different markets. The organization started off as a fully dedicated automotive business, but during the last 5 years, we've developed materials for the electronics industry, for the paper industry, as a compatibilizer material for other alloys. We supply the alloys to the automotive market in very specific focused applications, one being sunroof frames, the other being instrument panels. So they're all structural parts which we're seeking for to achieve our business growth. We're best-in-class management, that is if we believe Deloitte in their assessments, and have a state-of-the-art facility which is located in the Netherlands. On the Gemmelot site, together with DSM, with Lanxess, with OCI, and many others, we run a industrial business in the chemical industry. We're a small company but dedicated to new innovations. Based on our SMA copolymer, we produce alloys in combination with ABS, but we also produce them in combination with polypropylene or in combination with polyamides to be able to succeed our customers' expectations. If we look at the trends in automotive, it becomes difficult for a polymer manufacturer to pick up on those trends, so we have to seek the opportunities. Since we're a smaller company, we have to be focused to be successful and making sure that we not only follow those trends, but being able to lead those trends. If we look at diverse mobility and autonomous driving electrification, we see opportunities in electrification, but that is through our specialty business, which is in making printed circuit boards, which are then used for antenna in the automotive industry. It's not something I'm going to speak about today. I'm going to focus on the automotive structural part applications, such as sunroof frames. If we look at the car, a lot of focus is going and a lot of attention is going to connectivity, which is obviously needed to change this world of mobility, but we should not forget that we need highly advanced materials to make this happen as well. So what I see in the industry is that the shift is going towards services and connectivity, mobility services, but we have to make sure that our material developments maintain the same pace so we can support those developments as well. The effects on structural parts is a continuous need for higher quality parts. If we look at the automotive interior, if we think about autonomous driving, we will have much more attention for the interior of the car than we ever had before. At this time, we're busy driving. If the car is autonomous, we will most definitely want higher quality interior. We need lighter weight parts, lighter weight structures to support other means of driving. The need for green parts, it's no longer cradle to cradle, I think, which is a summon, but it's in a joint effort working towards a circular economy, and that is also something Polyscope has picked up in a foundation, which I will share with you a little bit later. But next to that, cost and safety still remain very key topics in this highly demanding industry. Polyscope's vision on future mobility, it's basically seeking what is your position in the bigger landscape, and Polyscope has seen that we can take up circular economy positions and thrive those positions and develop advanced materials. We move from metal to SMC into thermoplastic composite solutions. Thermoplastic composite solutions, they're in many different ways, but I think if you would assess those, I think you see a difference between the structure of an amorphous polymer and a semi-crystalline polymer, whereas an amorphous thermoplastic material is very stable over the entire temperature range from -40 to 120 degrees C, which are automotive interior testing temperature ranges. What you still see is that the industry is trying to use semi-crystalline materials, which is kind of conflicting, I think, with the variance you would like to see in those type of applications. So I think one of the key strong messages which I would like to bring here is choose amorphous materials, obviously, if possible, Polyscope materials, to build very predictable and high demanding applications. If we look at how we can work together with partners towards a more circular economy, making sure that we are no longer focused just on recycling, but on reuse and remanufacturing, we all understand that we cannot be successful on our own. We need to work together with the value chain partners of today, and we even need to create new value chain partners in the future, because this circular loop is not closed today, and there is no single player in the market who's capable of doing so. So Polyscope has taken up the initiative to work together throughout the value chain with leading partners in the industry to make sure that we start to design in a way, that we start to develop in a way, and that we start to work together in a way towards closed-loop systems. We have to be focused on high safety, therefore high-performance plastics, and we need to look at new technologies as well. Polyscope has developed 3D materials. Our maleic anhydride functionality allows it to stick very good to base materials, therefore there's very little warpage. We have a good performance in the Z direction of those materials, which is important, and we're building towards those new technologies. I think those new technologies will not immediately take over production, but they will shorten lead time, they will make people believe and understand better what the possibilities are in the plastics environment, and therefore more swift adaptation towards plastic, thermoplastic, and maybe even thermoplastic composite solutions. This circular sunroof frame, it's built on trust and confidence. If you want to change the world towards a circular economy, you would need to assess an individual player in that market, and then you would see that a CEO builds its organization circular. He has no difficulties with a negative result in one department and a positive result in the other. If we have to work across the value chain, we see that there is a lack of CEO. And in this case, it's a circular economy officer. So we need structures, we need partnerships, and therefore we need trust and confidence to build it. Polyscope is a member and initiator of this idea, and hopefully it's picked up by leading partners also here at the IAA, because I do believe it's a subject which is not strong enough as a message here at the IAA. The industry is also still choosing different means, different solutions for the same kind of problems. Here is an example where the current industry is on the one side still focused on steel stamped materials, no adaptation yet to thermoplastic composites. On the other hand, competition shows the equal part fully in a thermoplastic composite solution. It is roughly a 40% weight saving, 25% lower cost. There is no corrosion treatment. There's a very high functional integration. It is recyclable, and it has a very good surface appearance. So basically, there are a lot of boxes to tick to choose and to change from metal towards composite solutions. In the 3D printing, I just want to show you an example, which is a Honda Takata Racing. We're very proud that it's on the road, that the materials are on the road, and that high-performance teams have adapted to our materials. I would like to thank you for your attention. Polyscope is part of RAI Association. RAI is a member of CLEPA organization. In Hall 3-1, which we're in just a little bit on the back, there will be an event at 4 o'clock. So on behalf of RAI, I would like to invite people to come and to show you what Holland High Tech, what the automotive industry of the Netherlands has to offer. I thank you for your attention.